welcome to a new episode of your program when I talk to the camera with me, Konnah Sesay. As plenty people can really engage, especially during the rain seasons, for places where prone to disaster. Today we can work on the Kroobay community, as plenty people know say na they mostly floodings can happen. We want to know from the headman or chief or anybody where they represent the people of Kroobay community. But make it tell we how the people they don't they survive over the years when it get to do with flooding incidents, and also how they don't they do for prepare for see that such a thing not they happen at the Kroobay community. They will listen as the headman, the chief, or anybody where they head the Kroobay community. They tell we about Kroobay community and how they don't they do for face disasters. Hello to you, sir, and welcome to this interview. Mina Konnah Sesay from Sierra Network Media House. Please introduce yourself.
Thank you, Mumi. Being a chief pal, Mami Maruf Contact Atekbe, the second Kroobay. Yeah.
When you talk about, say you na the second for Kroobay, na Osai and Osai you the cover for Kroobay.
Well, as I say, me na the second. I don't get any area where I feel say a tap. I cover from Agenet to Colleton. Yeah, na they will cover. So now I will say me born a beer meet up. A beer meet up.
So what are some of your roles and responsibilities where you can play for your people then?
Well, it's great. One, like we're in season this so, as you see, you say meet me at the field. I can come, I can observe how them picking and they playing at the field. Then see them day, I can come and observe. So any side who feel say danger day, we can raise voice because our voice is too high. So we get the highest voice. So when somebody hear him, it cool down. So that's why we can move out to the community.
2 years, as you say now, where they don't crown you as chief, what are your experience?
Well, it's great. The experience where I don't gain chieftaincy, more like the difference of the people then at the community, where they can get. This can come for them cause calls, then they get them different misunderstanding. You know why I not be know before. Now me don't be the daddy as I be the chief, that the community me not the daddy. So they can bring them complaint and they will not be able to know before. Now they able to know them. You know, so I can able to bring them come together and advise, send them back for let them go live. Now the blessed side with them tap.
Okay. You mentioned say you can come around at the field for watch them picking them, especially for disaster where they happen. And a couple of times we don't come to the Kroobay community and complaints from the people get to do with the fact that flooding can murder them during the rainy seasons. Since you be chief, you don't ever know about this?
Yes, I know about the flooding when I not be chief yet. Yeah, before I become chief. And from the time me become chief, I say na 2 years ago so now, I no experience flooding in Kroobay because waiting though, we decide for give advice and governments back so the people can help we for clear the drainage there, because the drainage there now them they cause this flooding in Kroobay. The flooding on the area of Kroobay, water no they come up from the sea and come on at the people them. The water where they one at the people who they call flooding. Now water where they come up the hill them, where they pass through the main drainage there, when Sambagota, Crocodile River way pass by Kintom. So then two drainage there. Now then they pump water na Kroobay, and where then Kisalo, the water they find way for himself because the water ki heavy way they can down. So when it's the drainage the shallow, the water they escape from the drainage them, they enter na people them, host them. So they are bugging the people them, they don't place, even they see them for wear, even the picking them, because more of picking now than they suffer. Because picking, the alphabet they will get now, they already put picking and then they prayed for them at ground. So if you flood in can don't soak that ground there, and that picking they get for the dog, then they are sickness. But we tell under thank you for them 2 years there, we know they get flooding, you see. And
that's not because of waiting.
And because the help for we the Sodiat people then they help we, they build this grabu na the gutter and pack out. Even that day they take place. Now, as I dey talk to you, it dey be na Kroobay.
So inside this year in season, especially inside this August, una no get no issue of flooding.
No, nothing like that one day not take place yet now, yeah. We no experience it then tell ya. For say flooding, no flooding as una self the sea and una the area. Because when flooding they take place na Kroobay, una they know not to chiwe hide. You see, and I only they plead as I they tell you say now the grabu they full up the gutters them, they make water the fence road for himself. They mean drainage there from where the colonial people then walk tap. Now they tap today, and the place they develop. Now Kroobay I been there yesterday not to say again. Kroobay now if I give you the figure of the people that will cover now, we over 20-something-thousand, you see, and no say inside 20-something-thousand people they live, not a small land and not a small place, you see. So Kroobay don't they develop a way that way it don't bigger, you know. So the drainage now way be safe the government for able to help you or the Soriat people them. We they call on them like they able to help for banking them drainage here side by side and control this water right down the sea. So the flooding on Akiyeri say it take place na bay. It's like we don't amend them through the banking of the gutters them. Yes.
They talk about the population, the Kroobay community, and one issue where people can raise concerns about. You think say the way how the housing set up they okay for people for be congested in the Kroobay community?
Well, the housing inside, wait itself. It's not good for we because we na pandem. Well, as you see the entire Kroobay, na zinc pandem we they take. Now we they use as the body. Now we they use as the top. So that one day not good for Motaman life anyway. For live day, the timber dry season, the kind hot way they undergo, small. The timber in season the place cool, if you be other country them, then can help them kind side because na poor people they live there. Then can help them can call Soriat people then for change them building then they for them people then they. When they change them building then they then go able for the give them some tax say okay when the year around or every 6 months that this will they pay. Try for save the people their life.
They talk about for getting tax every year, where the year around, and this then they pay. But then presently, for the people where they stay in Kroobay, how somebody they do for can stay here and how much then they pay per room?
Well, we see I tell you say yeah now about 20-something-thousand don't live now yeah. Now they don't teach them they run pencil na the highway because some the host then are dollars, and the poor man not get dollar for pay. We no pay dollar, then they is the loan for you big. We no deal for let you get her. So all man they run for can don't be for can able get in rescue and in picking them. So you go able to try for you and to much day, where they okay room, then go say okay pay 30,000 or 40,000. Then they no go tire for pay.
Not per month?
By per month, yes. Now say it can be now.
All right, let me talk about some developments then we don't happen at Kroobay community. Where the people of Kroobay go gladly for talk say yes, now then thing don't happen.
Well, if you look for the development of the people in Kroobay, beside one the land, as I tell you now, the land don't develop. Not just developer himself. Now people then developer. That are one good part of that the people in Kroobay. Then when you look Kroobay. Now the side is during war time. Now the only area this will be able to entertain the people in Freetown. We'll be able to form club we name Kroobay Football Association. We'll be able to entertain the people them now during hard time. Even the one that will help with the war, then say be able to join up with the people in Kroobay and play football. During they say they are now the only organization that will be able to kick football in the country. So that one then a big time development back. Kroobay people that don't contribute for the benefit of this land.
Okay. Let me talk about the education sector. For picking them within this Kroobay community, then they benefit from the free education where the government provide.
Well, that's why they mean not to teach ya. na teacher go able tell you that area they say the picking and the benefits, the free education.
But public schools them not dey na Kroobay.
Me na parents. The only 2 week Konnah me begin picking them, my own grand picking them where they can go. They say every day then they take 1,000 at the hand. So that money day, that na every day. That for the month if you check, until if you pull the Saturday or Sunday inside the month, until the money you go pay go up to then 20 or 20 something thousand. We dey pay nearly a month. Make us say a month.
Why the pikin say then they put money in their hand?
Well, they say then for waiting back. Then get the thing the way they can name. Say this and the teacher say that this and the teacher say. You know.
So Kroobay community are no public school not there?
Well, we get one far way. We get far way the up here. Then we get this other school up here, the James Square. They are all there they cover Kroobay. You see.
Okay. Let me talk about the health sector. How it's like for the people in Kroobay, the health sector and the security sector. How secured are the people of Kroobay community, especially when it gets to do with the youth them of Kroobay?
In the health sector, how security in the health sector?
How the health sector talek na Kroobay and how the security business na Kroobay talek?
Okay, well the security okay, we dey try because we serve the chief then they don't we get police partnership board. Who they work with, we get the youth chairman. So as we work hand in hand, crime rate reduce in Kroobay. You know they say this person can cry say they don't do and this, they don't do me this no. You know the all incident they between them 2 years there. Okay. So the well body business itself, small, the people then they try. We get health center. Then that's how we be meet as you don't so this no. Now other side and the way they help Kumra with them picking them, you know, I did meet you so this no sit down. Then who they talk about well body, I've been trying for tell you about the flooding where they take place now the main gutters there. So the well body on side the people then they try, but if you not try for control that water, now then to drainage there, the well body then go fertile but will not get for able.
So the water then they run presently as we dey talk?
No, as I tell you, there 2 years, yeah, it better. But now we not look say because it better for them 2 years, yeah, we go relax. We dey call on the Sodiat people them and government for let them able control this water for we. From the start where the colonial people then tap for control this water, let them take the and control this water right on the sea. So that we go gain that well body, we will suffer for so. Even development where they will try for talk about because no go don't make place like this, you don't make camp, don't flooding camp can put water inside here and destroy all what's in the inside here. So the development they go behind. You see now if they talk about well body, the water outside they come out, the gutter, now you will not get dirty box there. You know, with dirty box and a gutter. So they will be small. With people then they put dirty in a bly or rubber, then say go turn an a dirty box. But now we not get her. So who side then the same picking and now for go turn dirty? Now gutter. And this gutter, yeah, so now they use her as toilet place, all the things then they. So if you water like that, they come out, they can't enter somebody, now you only don't place, so side picking and they lay down, not to well body business dandy.
Is it that you dey try for talk say inside the Kroobay community, people they use the gutters as toilet place?
Well, not to Kroobay no more. Not to Kroobay no more. Where would the worker? Not to Kroobay no more. They use the gutters them as toilet place. You see, plenty side and they use them as toilet place. You know, now that's how they decide for say.
Okay, so as chief, what in you feel say na the next agenda for the people in our Kroobay community where you feel say support need for come to and see that for push and go before?
Well, we need or we aims now follow Kroobay FIBA America. Yes, because now yeah we sabi, now yeah we know, and now yeah know we. You see, so we let Kroobay as I dey tell you, we dey plead to the government and the Soriat people, even una the message carrier dem, we dey call on una for una help we for talk to the big one dem, the Soriat people dem, so that dem go see reason for help the poor people dem na Kroobay.
So finally, wetin go be the message of wey you go left for the people dem of Kroobay community?
Well, Kroobay community we dey, and on behalf of my people dem, we dey tell the government of the day thank you for the effort. One, for this COVID-19. You know, through the measures the way the people in the can't teach we are, till today we're not able to experience one thing like that one in Kroobay. So with that, we tell them thank you for that. God bless them.
Plenty thank you to you.
Thank you.
Viewers, una sef don listen from Chief Palimami Maruf Conte, wey na chief for the Kroobay community, as he don talk about how the people don dey do over these 2 years wey he be as chief for survive, and also he don talk say over these 2 years the people no get any incident wey dem record say na flooding incident, as dem don dey try dem best for clean the drainage dem and also for sensitize the people dem about how for do so that flooding no go take place na the community. He also dey send message to people out there wey dey lis ten and watch, and also to the people of Kroobay community for the do thing dem wey be for say no go cause disaster na the community who side dem dey. We will bring the program come to you today. My name na Konnah Sesay. So till we meet again to a new episode of Talk to the Camera. I say tata.